Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe.
Let's see. Midnight Express versus Jeff Young and Mike Jackson. I have an idea. Somebody needs to make a tape, or whatever they watch videos on these days, that is just the best of the Midnight Express versus Mike Jackson, and it just contains all the matches they had, because they're all awesome.
I got a better idea. Someone needs to find a way to book me and Mike Jackson.
Hey,
I'd
he's
come
still
back
working.
for it.
He is still working.
That fucking guy, oh my God. I mean, he's in there with the Midnight Express, and he somehow looked like the best guy in the match.
Yes.
I mean, god damn, this guy's fucking comeback. And the thing is, like, he looks the same now as he did then. He's just kind of like...
He looked old
He
then.
didn't have much of a physique. He's bald, but he's not shaving
He looks
his
like
head.
he runs a lot, but doesn't lift tons of weights.
He's got his singlet on to cover most of his body, and he looks exactly like that now. But, I mean, the point is, he doesn't look like Terry Taylor, for example. But, man, this fucking guy made a comeback, and the women are squealing. Yeah. They're screaming their heads off for Mike Jackson making this babyface comeback. And, god damn, he was on fire.
It is amazing, because we've seen Midnight Express versus Mike Jackson 1,000 times. It has a formula. They make him look great to start. He tags out. They kill the other guy and pin him. This one, they made him look great to start. Then Jeff Young beat their ass for a while. They eventually got the heat on him, but then he got a hot tag. Mike Jackson made this awesome comeback. This is where I said I want to see the best of Mike Jackson versus the Midnight Express. It's great. People are going absolutely nuts, but he misses a drop kick, and they pin him with a gravedigger.
Well, they made it a point that his partner was debuting, and I think that they may want to half-ass do something with the guy. So I guess since he was debuting, Mike Jackson had to take the pin. But I don't give a shit. This match was great. I could have watched this. I could have watched the first two matches 10 times in a row. I'd have been happy.
Yeah, they gave that new guy. They gave him quite a bit of offense, and the guy was like in good shape. He's a younger guy, and what was his name, Vinny? I'm sorry,
Jeff Young. Yes, yeah.
Jeff Young. Well, there you go. But anyway, it looks like they might try to do something with him. Hard to say. I'm sure I could read up on it.
I was going to say I don't recall them. Sitting here in 2025, the name Jeff Young and wrestling doesn't really strike me.
I should also mention that you can't have a Mike Jackson comeback without the Midnight Express helping, because Mike Jackson, when he came in, Bobby Eaton was on the other side of the ring, and he had to rush over to take that drop kick right out of the way. But, without those guys, it was phenomenal.
Yeah, the Midnight Express are great at feeding.
So that's two good matches in a row, Vinny. I'm waiting for these boring matches you were talking about.
Did you enjoy Terry Taylor and John King?
That's all right. It was just short.
That's fine.
It was a silly match because it's like, there's Terry Taylor. He's in the finals of this tournament next week. And he's struggling against his jobber because the jobber keeps cheating. The jobber keeps pulling him down by the hair. And Terry Taylor has voluptuous hair.
He does have great hair.
The ladies are very upset.
Yeah. Yes.
So he gets yanked down by the hair like 3 times. And then finally this fucking guy throws him into the corner and he charges in. And Terry Taylor goes, BAM! And he punches him with a closed fist in the face, which is illegal. And then he just goes to work on this guy. And the referee's like, hey! He does the thing. You can't use a closed fist. And Terry goes, like, he pulled my fucking hair! And then he beat the guy. I liked it. It was a simple story and a nothing happening match.
Well, I think before that, John King had Terry Taylor in the corner, and he was either throwing these great punches at Taylor, or he was just stiffing the shit out of him. And that's when Taylor punched him in the face.
I would bet they were great punches. But yes, that is exactly how it happened. And that happened. And I will say this also, Terry Taylor did an incredible backbreaker in this match. There's a gut-wrench backbreaker. Lifts the guy high in the air. Does like a high kick with his leg before dropping it down to the mat.
Yeah, it's a Bret Hart backbreaker.
This is better than Bret's, honestly, with the same style. And he hit the explosive forearm, which isn't really that explosive, and he won.
I couldn't help but notice that Terry Taylor's ring jacket was the jacket of most junior hires in the 80s, members only.
I got to say that I've watched wrestling for a long time. And sometimes you see something that you think is great, and then years later you go back and it's not so great. His flying forearm was not very great. Okay?
No.
But we went back and we've been watching some stuff from the 80s. And to this day, Tito Santana has the greatest flying forearm I've ever seen anyone do.
Sure.
Yep.
From any company. No one has ever done a better flying forearm than Tito Santana. And honestly, I don't think anyone's ever done a better flying elbow than the Macho Man Randy Savage. Some people jump a little higher. Some people do this or that. But, I mean, no one's ever been as good as Randy's. And no one's ever been as good as Tito with that flying forearm. This flying forearm that Terry Taylor threw, it sucked.
It's like zero windup.
Get a new move, brother. That one sucks.
Tito rears back from here. It's almost a Superman punch.
Yes.
Just leaves the elbow.
Are you one of those youngsters today who listens to Spotify? I don't even know what it is. But I do know this. All of our podcasts are available at Spotify. You can head up right now and sign up. The easiest way to do so, f4wonline.com/Spotify. And for just $9.99 per month, you can listen to 84 podcasts on any given month. 84! 2 to 3 podcasts every single day covering pro wrestling and mixed martial arts. And if you think about $9.99 per month, that's just pennies per day. So check it out today on Spotify. That's f4wonline.com/Spotify. f4wonline.com/Spotify.